I'd like to pay gratitude to you all, immense gratitude. And all means allness, not you as the individual, not specific ones or preferred ones, but allness. And through this gratitude, I would like to reveal this. What is it they do in Catholic? Confess. I'd like to confess something, you see, to allness. The moment that you revealed yourself, I cried and dropped to my knees with the immense knowing that you exist. Only love has been experienced since this revelation, and I pay much gratitude for that. I don't know why this body and this mind and this apparent person seem to be selected for this, but I do know why. An aging soul that has completed the task that every one of us have to complete. And the most enjoyable thing is not, as Rumi said, but from this heart, this words, I don't wish you were there, because you were there. I see it in everyone's eyes, your birthplace, the maple, the one moment. I see it in every aspect, every experience, every learning, every sense. Even in pain, I see it. It is like the most beautiful scar, slashed right down the middle of your body, your head, and your world. And inside is this amazing, immortal, conscious love that I am. In this human body world, the gratitude cannot be shown enough, because the mind is limited. The mind and the body are limited, singular species, but the pure whole mind that exists to keep us all stable and on this earth, this planet, in this universe. It can show pure love. It can show the immortal consciousness in every single movement. But alas, in the human world, we don't see it as one mind. Thank you for giving this opportunity to speak to you. Try and reveal what is unrevealable. It maybe is a kind of therapy to try and come to terms with what no mind and body should be revealed, unless it is completely prepared, strong, and has served this whole conscious world of life and existence. You showed me what every single mind wants to see. But you see, the teaching is you have to lose your mind and become this pure mind to be strong enough, to be able enough to meet with this one. There's nothing you can do when you see this. Your mind can say, bow, cry, worship, pray, hug, love, embrace. You can offer your body, your mind, your breath, the whole world to this one. But none of it is good enough. And when I say not good enough, this one does not want praise. It does not want this mind-based praise. You see, the mind-based praise is all these things: to bow, pray. The limited mind cannot understand what has to be done when you meet with your Savior, your Father, your soul, yourself. The pure mind, it reacts as this one would expect it to react. It simply says nothing, remains still, and simply dissolves into the heart and core of Brahman. Thank you for taking me in, showing me this beginning. I love you. Every heaven and paradise and garden and colour and nature does not come even close to what you are. And I'm not talking to this singular one voice, this one vision, this one smell, sense, this one whole pure mind facade. I'm now speaking to the individual, you. You are that space that heaven appears from, paradise, every colour, every garden, every scent. You are part of God, part of Brahman, part of the Absolute, part of consciousness, human consciousness, nature consciousness, universal consciousness, transcendental consciousness, cosmos consciousness, immortal consciousness is your name. When you return to the point, the beginning of immortal consciousness, you will see for yourself. But like I say, as in Rumi's words, it's not I wish you saw what I saw. You were there, not in your present state. Allness is immortal consciousness. When you project outwards, you're looking for something that does not exist. When you project inwards, you're looking for something that does not exist. When you simply stand still Remove everything, every concept, every thought, the outward projection and the inward projection, infinite space outwards, infinite space inwards, merge, and all return to the point of projection, to you. You see, you don't have to move. Everything is moving for you. That is the only truth. You are appearing as this body and mind, but you are infinite, immortal space. And this whole world is an animated scene, a story for you to see. The minute you judge it, the minute you value it, the minute you have preferences within it, the minute you desire for more, is the minute you take samsara life. I want to come back, you see. I didn't see enough. There's more to see. And you will continue to come back and back and back, like this body did, like this mind did. But the minute you stop looking and desiring and realize that this whole world, as it is in every waking moment, regardless of what movement, time, space, improvement, war is going on, it is for you. You don't have to do anything. You simply just have to be present and not take anything personal, even your name, even your world, even your family, even your belongings, even your breath is the projected, I want to stay personal way. To go inside means time to go home. I've seen enough of this world. And you can spend many bodies inside, coming back as monks, Buddhas, sages, until everything in this world has been revealed and no more desires. And then you simply become that infinite space again, witnessing both worlds, coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. And this they call bliss. Buddha, contentment. Christ called it the Godhead. I thank this Godhead, this Christ, this Buddha, this Rumi, this allness, this source. Every word that comes is the same. You see, when you look from this point of looking, not as this body, as this person, as this form, when you look at this point of looking and you're still, you will see that this external world is the same as the internal world. The spirit is the same as ego. Everything, devil is the same as God. Everything you give value to makes it separate. To value makes it separate. To name, separate. To give attention to, separate. To have preferences, separate. While you continue to make things separate, you will continue to come back and enjoy this worlds. Many worlds you have. I'm using two, projected and internal. Projected. The external and the internal are two worlds, same. Same. Death, same as life. But within these two worlds there are countless billions of worlds where the world of love, anger, happiness, joy, enlightenment, awakening, So many bubbles of consciousness. And when all of these worlds have been surpassed, revealed, there's nothing more to do. It's simply witness. Participate. Do your chores, do your work, smile, and simply wait for this life to take you back to the mortal place where you started, at the beginning. I cannot find words to express the gratitude I have. I don't know where to look, you see. When you look up, someone thinks God's up there. When you look down, you think he's down there. When you look with no look, you think he's inside. Your mind is thinking all these things, making these things up. You are God. You are God, and many saints have been blasphemized for saying that. But God changes every moment, same as every other aspect of consciousness. Ever moving, all pervading, love, finding itself in another form, space, light, experience, or sense. No more to say. God's garden is not worth putting value on, because you cannot be here in any of these worlds to understand it. So I say, take the opportunity, if you're strong enough, to remove all worlds from your head and replace the witness of these removals in its infinite residing place, your core, heart, hara, sacral. The center of your body is where everything comes from. Every world that you have created for yourself, for God, and for immortal, infinite consciousness. I am truly grateful for simply being here. Love, isn't that strong enough for what I feel for the moment that no one escapes? Namaste.